In Africa, there are some bizarre animals that you may have never seen in your life. Well, they are extremely scary. Get ready, because today you will get to know some of the most surprising animals living in Africa. Are you curious? Join us and let's go. Number 17. The African butterfly fish. The African butterfly fish is a living powerhouse. This tiny fish generates such precise electrical fields that it can create a 3D image of its surroundings, even in the murkiest water. It's like having state-of-the-art sonar. The craziest thing is that each fish has its own unique electrical frequency, like an energetic fingerprint. When two of them meet, they synchronize their electrical fields in an electrifying dance that looks like a conversation in Morse code. During breeding season, the males increase the power of their electrical fields to impress the females. It's like a DJ battle, only with electricity. And the cherry on top, they can change the frequency of their electrical pulses thousands of times per second, creating a communication system more complex than many computer networks. Number 16. The Fennec. The Fennec fox is the cutest fox on the planet, but don't be fooled by its small size. This animal is a true desert survival expert. Its giant ears, which can reach 15 centimeters in length, are a masterpiece of nature. They work like an ultra-sensitive radar system, picking up even the sound of insects moving under the sand. The coolest thing is that these ears also work as natural air conditioning, helping the animal to control its temperature in the scorching desert heat. The sand-colored fur on its paws is super thick, creating a natural protection against the hot sand. It's like wearing a pair of thermal boots all the time. During the day, the Fennec rests in underground burrows that are veritable naturally cooled mansions. At night, it goes out to hunt alone, but lives in small communities with several connected burrows, creating a true underground condominium in the middle of the desert. Number 15. The African wild dog. African wild dogs are the masters of teamwork in the animal kingdom. These incredible hunters can maintain a speed of 60 kilometers per hour for several kilometers. With their large, round ears like satellite dishes and a unique spot pattern like a fingerprint, each animal is easily identifiable by its packmates. Most fascinating is their hunting system. They are like nature's special operations team. Using advanced communication through vocalizations and body language, they coordinate precise attacks that seem to have been planned by a military strategist. I have a question for you. First, I'd like to tell you that it's possible to keep up with the biggest curiosities of our world every day. But for that, you need to be subscribed to our channel. So, have you subscribed yet? If not, take the opportunity to subscribe now. Now that you've done that, let's go. Number 14. The Colobus. The Colobus is one of Africa's most striking primates. Its black and white fur forms a pattern that looks like a royal cloak, with long white strands falling down both sides of its body. Its long, bushy tail ends in a white tuft that acts as a natural beacon in the treetops. These monkeys are true aerial acrobats, able to leap up to 15 meters between branches. The most interesting thing is their special digestive system. They have a stomach with several chambers that works like a processing plant, fermenting young leaves, fruits, and flowers. Social groups are well organized, with up to 15 individuals led by a dominant male. Unfortunately, their unique fur has become their greatest threat. They are hunted both for use in traditional ceremonies and for illegal trade. Number 13. The gray-crowned crane. Imagine a bird that always looks like it's ready to party. The gray-crowned crane is one of Africa's most elegant birds, with a golden crown that sparkles in the sun like a royal tiara. With a wingspan of almost 2 meters, this winged giant has long legs like a runway model and a red throat that contrasts with its gray body. But what really catches the eye is its courtship dance, a spectacle worthy of the greatest show on Broadway. They jump, spin, spread their wings, and perform synchronized movements that would make any professional choreographer green with envy. And the coolest part, they are so important in Uganda that they have become a national symbol and are even featured on the country's flag. Number 12. The Aardvark. The Aardvark looks like it was assembled from parts of several different animals. With its pig snout, rabbit ears, and kangaroo tail, this nocturnal animal is one of the most peculiar creatures in Africa. At over 2 meters long, including its 70-centimeter tail, the aardvark is much larger than most people imagine. At night, it emerges from its underground burrow to hunt for its favorite food, ants and termites. Its claws are true digging tools, capable of opening insect nests in seconds. Its tongue is a masterpiece of nature, super long and sticky. It can capture thousands of insects in a single night. The most incredible thing is its excavation system. Using its powerful claws as mechanical shovels, it can dig deep tunnels in record time, creating shelters that are then used by other animals in the savannah. Number 11. The greater kudu. The greater kudu carries its fearsome nickname for good reason. With its spiraling horns that look like living works of art, these giants can grow to over 5 feet tall. Males are truly colossal, weighing up to 470 pounds, with their intimidating horns that can rotate 3 times. What's even more incredible is that these horns aren't just for show. They're used in epic battles during mating season, where males face off in duels that can last for hours. These antelopes' bodies are covered in white stripes that act as an ultra-sophisticated camouflage system, allowing them to virtually disappear into the African bush. Number 10. The African civet. The African civet is like a wild cat in a party outfit. Its spotted fur looks like it was drawn by an artist, with stripes and dots that form unique patterns. But the most peculiar characteristic of this animal is its ability to produce a substance called civetone, a strong-smelling liquid that, believe it or not, was once highly valued by the perfume industry. That's right, the perfume that comes out of this animal's butt was once an ingredient in very expensive fragrances. In nature, this substance is used to mark territory and communicate social status, but humans have discovered that it helps to fix scents in expensive perfumes. Number 9. The rainbow agama. The rainbow agama looks like it was hand-painted by an artist. During mating season, males turn their heads a vibrant red, their bodies electric blue, and their tails a fiery orange. It's as if they've undergone a personalization session in the wild. This little lizard has some amazing tricks up its sleeve. It can change colors in a matter of minutes, depending on its mood, temperature, and time of day. The coolest thing about it is its head-moving communication system. They do a sort of dance, bobbing their heads up and down in a specific rhythm to send messages to other lizards. In African cities, they've become true urban climbers, climbing walls and fences with the greatest of ease, thanks to their super grippy claws. Number 8. The Somali ostrich. The Somali ostrich is a masterpiece of natural engineering. As the largest bird on the planet, it can reach impressive speeds of up to 70 kilometers per hour. Its powerful legs are true running machines, equipped with only 2 toes on each foot, an adaptation that allows for greater efficiency when running. The eggs of these birds are equally extraordinary. Each one weighs around 1.5 kilograms, equivalent to 24 chicken eggs. Males are shiny black with white feathers on their wings, while females are a more muted, grayish-brown color. During the breeding season, the male's neck and legs turn a deep pink, a clear sign that he is ready to mate. Number 7. The African rhinoceros. The African rhinoceros is practically a living tank. Weighing in at over 2,900 kilos, this gentle giant is incredibly strong. Contrary to what many people think, its 2 horns are made of the same material as our fingernails, but that doesn't make it any less effective as a defense tool. The saddest thing is that this unique characteristic has become its greatest threat. Illegal hunting continues to decimate the populations of these incredible animals. In the African savannas, the rhinoceros plays a fundamental role as an ecosystem engineer. Its eating habits and size help to keep vegetation in check and create paths that other animals can use. Its thick skin is like a natural armor, protecting the animal not only from scratches from vegetation, but also serving as a natural sunscreen. Number 6. The naked mole rat. It looks like an alien, but it's actually African. The naked mole rat is one of the strangest creatures on the planet. With no hair, wrinkled skin, and huge teeth that grow out of its mouth, this creature looks like something out of a science fiction movie. But here comes the craziest part. They are practically immune to cancer and can live without oxygen for up to 18 minutes. As if that weren't enough, they are the only known cold-blooded mammals and can live for more than 30 years, an eternity for a rodent of this size. In their underground colonies, they live like bees, with a dominant queen who is the only reproductive female. The most incredible thing is that their DNA has superpowers. It can produce a special protein that prevents the development of tumors. Scientists are crazy about studying this strange little creature, trying to figure out how to use its unique abilities to create new treatments against cancer in humans. Number 5. Galago. The Galago is a primate that looks like it came straight out of a cartoon. Its eyes are huge and round, taking up a good part of its face. Each eye is bigger than its own brain. But don't think that's a waste of space. This adaptation allows it to see perfectly in the dark of African nights. Its ears are completely mobile and independent and can rotate separately to capture sounds in different directions, like a living radar. The most impressive thing is its jumping ability. It can jump up to 5 meters in a single jump. Its legs have a special system of tendons that works like a spring, storing energy to release in bursts of movement. And what's more, its hands and feet have natural adhesive pads that allow it to stick to any surface, like a little Spider-Man of the African trees. Number 4. Rat kangaroo. The rat kangaroo is proof that size doesn't matter. This tiny rodent puts on a show of survival in the African desert. With its super developed hind legs, it jumps like an Olympic athlete, managing to jump up to 2 meters high. The most incredible thing is its water-saving system. It never needs to drink water directly, getting all the liquid it needs through the seeds it eats. During the day, it builds complex underground tunnels that look like real condominiums, with several emergency exits and special chambers to store food. At night, it goes out on its adventures, using its tail as a rudder to keep its balance during jumps. And look how curious. When two males fight, they literally box, standing on their hind legs and exchanging blows with their front paws. Number 3. Meerkat. The meerkat is the king of teamwork in the animal world. Living in groups called gangs that can have up to 30 individuals, these little desert warriors have created a survival system that seems to have come out of a military manual. Their slender 11-inch body and 7.5-inch tail hide a giant personality. Their gray or brown fur has dark stripes on their backs that act as natural camouflage in the desert environment. The most fascinating thing is their surveillance system. While most of the group searches for food, there is always one meerkat on duty, standing on its hind legs like a little sentinel. These watchmen are true professionals. They have dark patches around their eyes that act as natural sunglasses, reducing the intense glare of the desert and helping to identify predators from a distance. When danger appears, the alarm is raised and everyone runs for the underground tunnels that are true works of engineering. Number 2. Jackson's chameleon. The Jackson's chameleon is a true artist of camouflage, but its horns are what really steal the show. Males have 3 horns on their heads that look like little triple unicorns. Their eyes are masterpieces of natural engineering. Each eye can move independently in any direction, giving the animal 360-degree vision. The most fascinating thing is their tongue. It is longer than their body and can be shot out in less than a second to catch insects. The tip of the tongue has a kind of suction cup with muscles that grab the prey instantly. Their skin contains special cells called chromatophores that allow instant color changes, not only for camouflage, but also for communication with other chameleons and body temperature regulation. Number 1. The Somali giraffe. The Somali giraffe breaks all records when it comes to height in the animal kingdom. With a neck that can be over 2.4 meters long, it can reach the most succulent leaves at the top of the trees. But what no one tells you is that this giant neck only has 7 vertebrae, the same number as there are in a human neck. The difference is that each vertebra can reach 25 centimeters in length. This animal's heart is a real truck engine, weighing up to 11 kilos and pumping blood with brutal force to overcome gravity and make the blood reach the brain. And speaking of the brain, the giraffe has a special valve system in the jugular that prevents the blood from rushing down when it lowers its head to drink water. On its skin, a unique pattern of spots works like a fingerprint. There are no 2 giraffes with the same pattern in the world. Now I have a special invitation for you. Are you watching this video that is appearing on the screen now? I have selected it especially for you, so click now to watch it. Well, that's it, and until next time, Curious One.